so I think we now have 27 out of 9.5 written down correctly.
Yeah.
Maybe. If not, it's their fault. All right. So I've got stuff. What do I do?
Factor.
Factor.
Common
Don't
bottom.
waste your frickin' life factoring this. Use psychology, not math.
I did. It's gonna be those two because the.
Yeah. Psychologically, probably this one times that one is that thing, right?
It is.
You might spend a second and check that, but it is in fact,
Right.
right? So don't blow your life AC factoring, just hope, right? So I've got 2v minus 5 over 3v minus 7 times v plus 2
Yeah.
plus 7 over 3v minus 7 equals 8 over v minus plus 2, rather?
New
Damn it.
twos.
You two.
Another one over there too.
Okay. We're here to help you.
Thanks. Okay, so now what?
Multiply by common bottom. Yeah.
Okay, so multiply everything through by the common bottom. What am I going to be left with?
2v minus 5.
Okay, so the common bottom pieces are going to cancel on this first guy, right?
Correct.
So maybe I'd mine in the common bottom, right?
Yep.
There's going to be a common bottom here, there's going to be a common bottom here, and a common bottom here. Right? Here, both things in the common bottom are going to cancel. Here, I'm going to cancel a 3v minus 7 with something.
V plus 2.
And I'm going to be left with a v plus 2. Here, I'm going to cancel a v plus 2, and I'm going to be left with a
3 minus
3v minus 7.
minus 7. Right? That's really noticing that our common bottom is those two things multiplied together. Right? So at my next stage, I've got 2v minus 5 plus
7v plus 14
7v plus 14 equals
24v minus 56.
24v minus
56.
56.
Okay.
Okay?
combine some stuff.
So this was multiply by common bottom and cancel. This was distribute. Right? So what's my next step going to be?
CLT.
Combined.
Combine like terms. Okay, so if I combine like terms,
9v plus 9.
9b plus 9 equals
24v minus 56.
24b minus 56. Okay. From a function standpoint, what are these?
Lines.
Yeah. This is asking when does this line hit this line.
Okay.
You guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I find out where these two lines hit?
Put one over the other side.
You solve for v, subtract 9.
Yeah, okay. So how do you solve for b?
Oh, well, I would subtract 9 personally, so I'm not left with any v.
You subtract what now?
Or 9b.
9b.
And
Oh, yeah.
9.
Yep.
And 9? Okay, sure. What the hell? So we
No,
subtract.
wait,
It's gonna all be on one side. You need
Uh-oh.
all on one side.
No,
Just kidding.
you only need the
Add
V.
56.
So at the end here, what should I get? I should get v equals
Number.
Stuff.
number, right? So I should get the v's on one side and the numbers on the other.
Why do we want v on this one?
Because we're solving for V.
Because I'm solving for
If
v.
you have a 0, then you don't.
If I had a v
That's
squared,
solution.
then I'd need one of these other techniques, right? I'd need quadratic formula or factor, complete the square or something. But here there's only one v, right? There's just v by itself. So if I can just get v equals number, I'll be done. So I'm going to put the v's on one side. That's what this minus 9v does. That'll put all my v's on the right. So then I'll get 9 is, if you have 24 v's and 9 of them run off, how many you got left? 15. And then we've got our minus 56. So what do we do?
You add 9. No.
Add
Add
56.
Add 56 to both sides?
Subtract 9 again. Screw it.
So I'll get 15v, and on the left, 65. And then what's this one?
Divided by 15.
Divide by 15. So you'll get v is 65 fifteenths.
Done.
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 Yeah, 13 over.
Take out a 5, I think.
Yeah.
So you're going to get v is 13 thirds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the book said.
And then, wait, I circled this.
Yeah.
Was that a little?
Yeah,
Fast
you
and
should have
loose.
checked it.
Premature.
Yeah, I should really worry. What if 13 thirds is one of the zeros at the bottom, right?
Oh boy.
What's the zero for this one?
2.
2.
-2.
-2. And the zero for this one is
I don't know, like 7 thirds.
Stuff.
7 thirds.
something
Either
like
way, not 13
that.
thirds.
Yeah.
Guys cool with that?
It's a super specific number.
So, indeed, that is the solution. Cool?
What's that?
Questions, thing?
No, because it's all the same bottom.
Oh yeah, why aren't I looking at this one?
If it doesn't work for those two, then it's not.
Yeah, this one's made out of these two pieces, right? So if I zero product rule on this thing, it'll be the same as checking just those guys. Really, you can get away with just check when each piece at the common bottom is 0, since you're going to have it factored anyway. Guys cool with that? Any questions otherwise? No? Where was your mistake?
I made it a parabola. I made all that stuff equal to 0
Okay.
instead of a line.
Instead of solving for v,
So,
did
yeah.
a 0 product rule.
Oh, so you got to a stage where you had 0 is 15v minus 65,
Correct.
and then you just didn't know what to do with it?
I did the quadratic equation or quadratic formula, and it just didn't.
Oh yeah, so if you try to cram this in the quadratic formula, what are your a, b, and c?
0, 15, and -65.
Yeah, and a is 0 is going to be a problem, right?
Yeah.
Because that quadratic formula, whatever goes on top, on the bottom there's a 2a, right?
Oops.
You guys see, this thing explodes, of course, when a is 0, because you didn't need it.
Yeah.
How else could you have solved this?
Add 65.
And you could add 65 and then divide by 15, right? Which amounts to the same thing. Or you could factor a 5 out and then use the 0 product rule on it,
Yeah.
which would be a little weird, right?
That's what I did, and I was like, what am I doing? But it worked.
No, it's fine. It should work fine. So you'll get 3b minus 13, right?
Yeah.
And then if you apply the 0 product rule,
5 does not.
you'll get either 5 is 0 or 3b minus 13 is 0, right?
Right.
Okay, when's 5 0?
Never.
Never.
Yeah, it isn't. So we cross that piece out. So then I've got 3b minus 13 is 0. And I hope you recognize that you should
Divide some stuff.
add 13 and divide by 3.
Yeah.
You guys cool?
Really cool.
Which we really should have recognized there, right? But